What is going on, guys? It's Scorpion HD here, and today I'm back with another video. This is some DayZ coverage. Just before I get into the topics and all that, I just want to emphasize once again that this is alpha coverage. This is the stage before a beta of the game, and then the full game's released. So yeah, that's why if you see stupid stuff like zombies walking through walls, or you think the game looks really buggy or whatever, yeah, it is. It's actually it's a bit of a shitty alpha as well. It doesn't run great. That's why I'll apologize in advance as well for some frame drops. That's why the game isn't optimized or anything like that. So yeah, this is a very early stage of the game. Overall, the game is only about 10 or maybe even 15% complete to whatever it's gonna be in a year's time or whatever. But yeah, just keep that in mind while you watch the gameplay in this video. Alright, so today I kind of wanted to talk about, well, really everything I'm going to do with DayZ, if I'm honest, because I remember, well, back in the days of the mod, I did cover it a few times. I did a few videos here and there on it. They weren't of the best quality at all. In fact, I went back and watched a few of them, and the state of the microphone used in them was pretty bad, but I don't know, I thought maybe I'd just keep them up because it's the same on my World of Tanks videos. They're pretty awful, but everyone's first videos are. But that's not the point of getting off topic. I did cover the DayZ mod quite a bit, a few videos, and yeah, that's probably going to be the case with the standalone version as well, assuming that they keep adding stuff and it's still interesting and fun to play. I've played DayZ for about 40 hours I think now, and I've had a good bit of fun throughout those 40 hours, but at the same time it's fucking hell, it's stressful, and before you get into the game and you buy it and you make the decision as to whether or not you want to be a part of the alpha, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that you're gonna get killed because of bullshit experiences and stuff. There's been numerous occasions where I've fallen off the top of ladders, or fallen off the top of roofs, sorry, by I've hit the F key or the scroll wheel to climb down a ladder, and you'll do the sort of the thing the character does whenever you press V. Sorry, Jesus Christ, can't speak here. Whenever you press V, the way like mantles, or he'll step over a fence or whatever, he sort of does that, and then he'll fall off the building and die. So yeah, that's happened me a good few times, which is a pain in the ass. I've also had friends that have done that. They've fallen off the top of buildings and died on ladders, and it's just stupid stuff overall. It does cause you to get killed, and that can be extremely stressful and annoying, considering the fact that in this game permadeath is always on. So whenever you die, you lose everything, and you get spawned back on the coast. So I know that well, I haven't actually played it since then, but a patch came out a few days ago. This is gameplay before that patch, and it put things in like it was like a shotgun. You're able to pick berries and do all that. In fact, I think it was about 10 days ago now, not a few days ago. But yeah, I haven't played DayZ in a while. But yeah, you're able to pick berries and do all that, and get shotguns and all, which is kind of good because you could find shotgun shells and there weren't really a use for them. So I guess now that you're able to find shotguns, not that they're going to be that much useful whenever you're you're playing DayZ and most of the combat is done over long ranges. I guess it would be good for like clearing out a town, like for example I was doing here. But yeah, getting off topic once again. So yeah, before that patch, you were able to basically, well, your body would stay there once you died. So I was at the Northwest Airfield once, and I died because of that ladder thing I was talking about, where like I hit the button to climb down the ladder, and he just sort of did random shit, and it caused him to fall off the top of the building, and he died. Now I had quite a lot of stuff. I had a Mosin with a scope on it, like a long range scope and all that, so I had pretty good gear, and I was actually able to run across the map in about half an hour. from the coast up to the northwest airfield and retrieve my stuff once again, with the help of a few friends. However, in the patch that came out a few days ago, or 10 days ago, sorry, I keep saying a few days ago, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but yeah, in the patch that came out, they actually removed that, so yeah, you're going to have to be prepared to deal with some pretty frustrating and annoying, you know, uh, situations as you play the game. Another thing that I'd like to point out is that DayZ is, well, it takes us, I'd be surprised if many people watch the full length of this video, because it's not the most entertaining game. Most of the gameplay is done, walking from A to B, and in some cases you can be walking, for hours, depending on where you want to go. If you want to meet up with friends or whatever, it can take it can be time consuming. So yeah, you have to be a particular kind of person to play this game. It all depends really, what how patient you are, and really, I don't know. It depends if you just think, it's not really like COD Zombies where everybody's gonna find it fun. You have to be a particular kind of person to enjoy the game, and I don't know, I would say I fit the criteria you need to enjoy it pretty well. I don't really mind the traveling time. Of course it will be far better whenever there are vehicles added, like cars and helicopters and all that, and it'll be far less time consuming and all that, but at the same time, I don't mind at the minute having to walk across the map, because it does help whenever you want to learn the map of the game and all that, and yeah, if you just want to explore Chernarus and search places and figure out what has been changed in the standalone version of Chernarus compared to the mod version. I believe there is well, the main difference I noticed anyway is there's no longer a barracks at Starry. That is basically now located, I think it's between, in fact, I think it's like Coma. Oh, friggin' hell, I forgot the name of it. For freak's sake, let's see if I can find the map here. But yeah, there's a new barracks located in between. It's at the coast and in between another town just up north a bit. It's it's pretty easy to get to from the start. So if you're lucky enough to have a good spawn, then you will get to it, providing you're patient enough and you know where you're going. The map does help quite a lot, by the way. I used to play this game surprisingly without a map, and I don't know how I did it, but yeah, it wasn't nowhere near as good. And then whenever I started playing the standalone, I started to well, basically I use my iPad as my map, and I'll bring up Google Images and whatnot and do it like that. But yeah, the barracks, what I was going to say is, the barracks is located on a road in between Pavlovo and Kamenka. So yeah, and that's I think that's the English names for them. Yeah, it is. So yeah, that was the biggest change I noticed anyway, and overall my experience with DayZ so far has been pretty positive. You just kind of have to keep in mind that it is still an alpha, and yeah, you can have fun playing it. It is pretty fun, and sometimes it's kind of cool to you have to take the game seriously, and there are certain things like for example, holding people up that you can't really experience in any other game, and that's why some people enjoy DayZ so much, because it is totally unscripted. As I said before, guys, I'll be doing a future coverage on this game, and yeah, I kind of want to emphasize everything that I said. The game is in its early stages. I know that it's sold pretty well so far, and the developers are working hard to get this game running smoother, and have it make it a lot more fun and a better experience overall. But however, the lead developer, or whatever you want to call him, Dean Rocket Hall, has said that the game's going to be in development for the foreseeable future, and this alpha stage could last somewhere close to a year. So yeah, it's going to take a while for the game to be released. But if you're interested and you think that's the kind of thing you might enjoy, I'd encourage you to go out and purchase it. It's about £20 on whatever your regional equivalent to that is on Steam, and yeah, it is pretty enjoyable. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this sort of informational video, I guess, on DayZ, and I kind of wanted to just tell people that don't really know what the game's about, what it is, and all that. It was an extremely popular Arma 2 mod that's been developed into a full game, and yeah, it certainly looks like it's going to be a fantastic game whenever it's released. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This has been a Scorpion HD, and yeah, cheers.